All right, and welcome back. Fourth quarter actually about ready to get underway. 44-39. The Bremerton Knights on top, leading by 5. Biggest lead of the night for the Bremerton Knights. Came in the first half. They held an 18-8 lead to start the second quarter of play. They had a variety of lead changes in the third quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4 lead changes in the third. For the Bremerton Knights, they outscored the Bulldogs 9-3 to wind down the third quarter of play. Here we are starting the fourth. New gym. Different gym when I played here. Looking over at the walls, envisioning what it used to look like with 2 entrance doors with the middle of the gymnasium on the end zone with the padding where it is now. Yeah. And a little delay of starting things off here and to start the fourth. Now we're ready. And the Bulldogs win bounds to start the fourth. Turning it by 5, 44-39. Bulldogs working around the near side of McCormick. Gets it underneath to McCanny. And a jump ball, and the possession row will this time will go towards the Bulldogs. Or the Bremerton Knights rather. 44-39. Knights with the basketball and the lead. 7:41 and ticking here in the fourth. Tucker to Cadango. Far angle, drives into the lane, has the ball blocked, about foul called. Grabs getting in with the body for the Bulldogs. Is the McGanney, so got it with a bit of body on the block, clean block. Cadengo will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 for the Knights. And hit the first free throw. 6 points for Cadengo. 45-39. Knights build their lead and now make it 47-39. 8-point lead again now for the Knights, spinning into the lane as the train hangs in the air and is fouled on the play. Nice move at a near angle. Goes in, spins in, gets whacked. Dallin Anderson will get his third personal for the Knights. Maya Davis. Well, the Bremerton Knights, they only have 2 bench players. Bulmer and Plega. And Sellers. He's got his warm-ups on down there. (46-40) as he hits the free throw. 46-41. Hits them both. Having a nice night is Andrew Latrine. He's only a sophomore, so things looking bright for the North Basin Bulldogs, having him kicking around for a couple more years. Hesitates to move by Candango. Hands off on the baseline, going in and trying the offensive foul for the Bremerton Knights was Kyle Brown. Kyle Brown, the freshman, had wide eyes driving in on the baseline and clanged right into a North Basin defender. Draws the offensive foul. Turnover by the Bremerton Knights, who show backcourt pressure, and Alberts will break it. Sneaks in the front court. Hands off to Morris. Morris is free throw line to Latrine. The ball jabbed away. Now grabbed at by Anderson. We have a jump ball. And this time the possession will be point towards the North Basin Bulldogs. Trailing by 5, 46-41. 6:54 to go here in the final frame here at North Basin Senior High School. Another train skips it back out to Alberts. Down to Morris. Tried in the free throw line. Back out to Alberts. 5 side the floor. Work the ball around now to McCormick for 3. Leaves it short. Long rebound. 2-1. Tucker drives in, hangs in the air. Missed a shot, and he is fouled on the play. So Sam Tucker, 15 points for Tucker. 19 points for Tucker. Having a good game again is Tucker. Nice leading scorer. But Ben flex and hit the free throw. 47-41. 6:37 to go. Still just a 6-point lead. Again, backcourt pressured. The Bulldogs will almost break and now have to retreat and get it back out to the far side of the floor. Here's McCormick to the tree. Has the ball jabbed away from behind by Brown. Foul on Brown, I do believe. And a 1-on-1 opportunity coming up for the North Basin Bulldogs. Yep, Kyle Brown gets a second personal foul. The tree at the free throw line again. Will Ben flex and hit the back rim. Anderson with the rebound is fouled on the rebound by the Bulldogs. Cutter Smith with the foul, his second. Now the 15th foul on the Bulldogs to the 8 for the Knights. Fandango in the front court. Hands it off to Tucker. Wide open three. Got it. The ripple and the triple. Big shot by Tucker. Gives the lead back up to... Yeah, I thought the score was wrong up at the scoreboard. 52-41. Latrine goes up. It is fouled. And hits the shot, the whack, and the one for Andrew Latrine.
Fouls on Callan Anderson, his score.
27 points for Latrine. And we have a timeout on the floor. Your score, the Bulldogs and the Bremerton Knights locked up in a good one. Right now, it's the Bremerton Knights 52, the Bulldogs 43. We'll be back on Mega Talk Radio in 30 seconds on your Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network. That portion of this broadcast brought to you by Best Labor Services. They do the work you don't want to. Boy, I'm higher to that. 471-1546. And by Lifestyle Chiropractic Center, your path for health and healing. Give them a visit. 991 Bordeaux Road in Bremerton. They've certainly helped me out a lot. And by PC Parts and Service. Get back to your world of PC Parts and Service. Computer repair, parts, and accessories. Go visit 1210 Subway in East Bremerton. And my house call cleaning services. Hey, relax, I got this. House call cleaning. Yep. 5:56 to go here in the contest. Knights have rebuilt their lead 52-43 over the North Mason Bulldogs. Latrine at the free throw line for North Mason. It was the ball twice, so Ben flex and hit the free throw. So Latrine having a nice night, 44-52. Knights on top by 8. Fandango drives in, goes into the lane, and he is fouled on the play. I think Alberts may have got his hand caught in the cookie jar there. Nope. Revelez, he's 15 points for him on tonight, but right now Fandango at the line for the Bremerton Knights, trying to build on that lead for the Knights, 52-44. First free throw won't go through. Bulldogs have played tough, just not enough ammunition for the North Mason Bulldogs. Next free throw, got it. And officially for Fandango, 7 points for him. 53-44, back up to a 9-point lead. Latrine in the lane has Christian on him and Fandango on him, and a foul called on one of those two. And it's going to go against Candango. Setting Latrine to the free throw line. 9-point lead for the Bremerton Knights. Latrine trying to tip into that. Nice crowd here. There's a student center up there. They have band across from us. Free throw up and Marco good. Alberts will spring up and get the rebound. He thought it was a 1-and-1. Yeah. His face gets red in a hurry as he realizes it's a 2-point free throw or 2-shot free throws. And I think now we have a timeout called. Nope. Well, now the referee's talking over there. They go, maybe it was a 1-and-1. Maybe it wasn't. Well, the Knights are over the limit, so it should be, one more. Yeah. Been a long season for everybody, including for the Knights and for the Bulldogs, looking for the first league win. Ball tapped off the miss. Corralled in by Morris. Gives it to Relatives for 3, no good. Brown will track down the rebound in the far baseline. Hands off to Tucker. Nice looking to use some clock now with 5:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. With a 9-point lead over the Bremerton Knights. A nice skip pass underneath to Deion Stellers. He scores. 5 points for Stellers, and now 11-point lead. Biggest lead of the night. The train in. Goes up, swirls in, and it comes out. Tucker on the run. The ball jabbed away from behind. Coming out of the fray with it for the North Basin Bulldogs is Morris. Alberts. Revelez trying to post up the train. Christian on him. Out to Alberts. Near side to McCormick for 3. Back iron. Tucker will stroll over and pick up the rebound off the long rebound off the miss. Skips into front court. 4:25 to go here in the fourth. 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. Now scored the North Basin Bulldogs 11-5 here in the corner. And there's an unforced turnover by the Bremerton Knights. So a chance for the Bulldogs to get a little closer with 4:15 to go. Nolan McGinney would check back in for the Bulldogs. Will inbounds off to our right. More backcourt pressure shown by the Knights. Ball jabbed away on the pass. A nice dish underneath to the train to score. Kevin Relevez to the train who scores. 55-46, back within 9. Has a crowd, chance, defense down below. Comer with the basketball with Relevez on him defensively. Now with Tucker. Out to the free throw line. Jabbed away by Latrine. Corralled in by Brown. Slips out to Sellers for off angle 3. Off too strong. Rebound pulled down by Tucker. But a shot clock violation by the Bremerton Knights. And the North Basin Bulldogs will get the basketball back. 3.5 minutes to go. Thanks for listening to Mega Talk Sports. Here on KITZ AM 1400. KITZ1400.com. Pass on the baseline to McGanny. Using control of it. Latrine will get it off the floor. Get it to McGanny. Down to McCormick. Alberts on top. Down to McCormick. Back on top of Latrine. Play catch to McCormick. Near angle 3 and hits. 6 points for McCormick. Here come the Bulldogs. 55-49. Trailing by 6 with 2:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Knights will call a timeout. A 30-second timeout. Now it should be a full timeout here down below. Yes, it will be a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds on your Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network. We're right here on the audio end or the video end. Looking for a great steak. Go to Kitsap County's #1 steakhouse. Their new location, 4111 Wheaton Way. That's McLeod's Grill House and Bar. North Mason Band providing some of the atmosphere here down below. I'm in Ray Bunnell, the new AD here at North Mason. Of course, the broadcast also presented by Bremerton Junk Removal. Our motto is to keep it local. To get a hold of Bremerton Junk Removal, you can call or text them at 360-233-6799 or need some help. Give David, email him, david@bremertonjunk.com. That's a good gig, man. You got stuff laying around. Kind of like house call. They'll clean things up. Yeah. Junk Removal will do that for you, too. You got a bunch of stuff laying around, tires, rims, you name it. They'll help you out. 55-49. And Dango has the ball jabbed away from him by Latrine on the inbounds on the far side of the floor. 2:50 to go. The Bulldogs down have triple within 6, 55-49. Big defensive stand right now for the North Mason Bulldogs. See if they can get the basketball back. Ken Dango tries to get the defensive foul, reducing control over. Here's a steal. And on the outlet pass, they get it out to Revelez, and he is fouled on the play by Bremerton Knight. And the Bulldogs will go to the free throw line shooting two. 2:36 to go. Revelez at the free throw line for the North Mason Bulldogs. His 15 points, all from behind the arc, and he'll miss the first free throw. Give Revelez something out past 20 feet, he can hit that. Give him something from 15 feet, misses the free throw. Misses them both, but the ball tapped right back to him. Gets the back out on top to McCormick. Swings it near baseline. They get the bat on top. Swings it to Alberts for three at the F angle. Leaves it short. And a parallel battle for the rebound. Nolan McGanny will battle Candango for it. Possession arrow will point towards the Bremerton Knights. 2:25 to go here in the fourth. Knights clinging to a 6-point lead. Facing backcourt pressure shown by the Bulldogs. Tucker out of backcourt. 2:17 to go. 21 on the shot clock. Boomer to the near angle. Hands out to Tucker. Gets the pick from Christian. Cut off there on the defense by the Bulldogs by Noel McGanny. And we have a call down below. Turnover by the Bremerton Knights carrying the basketball. So here comes the Bulldogs. A chance to creep closer. 2 minutes left to go here in this one. Revelez, near angle. Bounce pass almost thrown away by Sellers. Off his hands and out of bounds. As they try to get it to Noel McGanny in the corner on the baseline. McCormick will inbounds for the Bulldogs. Alberts. Back to McCormick. Gets underneath the train, skids to a stop on the baseline. His left foot will slide out of bounds. Turnover by the Bulldogs. 1:50 to go. Boy, a golden opportunity squandered that time by North Mason. Not to the lack of effort. The train just tried to skid to a stop on the baseline, and he skidded, and his foot went out of bounds. Turnover by the Bulldogs. Knights with the basketball. Now he's going to lose some clock with 1:33 to go and a 6-point lead. Bomer gets a pick from Christian. Down there, double teamed. Down to Tucker. Straight away. Drives in. Goes up, is fouled. And before the shot, fouled on the floor. No basket. And getting the foul is Nolan McGanny for the Bulldogs. His second. Sending Sam Tucker to the free throw line for 2 big free throws coming up for the Bremerton Knights. With 1:23 to go. Hanging on to a 6-point lead. Tucker will bend, flex, and hit the free throw. Tucker eyes the back end of 2. And he knocks them both down. 2 big free throws by Sam Tucker. 57-49. And the Bulldogs turn the basketball over. Back-to-back turnovers in crucial situations by the North Mason Bulldogs. First, Latrine skids out of bounds. Now they turn it over here. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here on all ends. Again, this portion of this broadcast is brought to you by Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop for signs, banners, vehicle signage, vinyl decals, the business cards, and a whole lot more. Go visit Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop, 604 North Calhoun in Bremerton. Matter of fact, well, they put together some great banners for ISPN Sports. We use them to this day. You might see them on the ISPNsports.com website where you can catch the video replay later on tonight. Also, portions of this broadcast are presented by H&K Insurance. For all your insurance needs, we are here for you. 3105 Wheaton Way. Everybody, for total order of Eagles. Become a member today. Just $40 for the year. Discounted food, discounted drinks. Whole lot of fun. They have bingo, karaoke from time to time. You have a pool table there. Foul on the Bulldogs. On Kevin Revelez. Bomer the free throw. He's a short. Latrine will spring up to get the rebound. The ball jabbed away from behind by a Knight and out of bounds. 57-49 remains the score. Bulldogs 1:15 to go to come from behind. Latrine out on top to Begani. Try to get out to the far side with Alvarez to Alberts. Ball stolen away by the Bremerton Knights and a foul. 3 consecutive turnovers now by the Bremerton Knights, or the North Mason Bulldogs down the stretch. This time the foul is on Clayton Alberts, the senior guard for the North Mason Bulldogs. Head coach Brett Skogstad. Free throw is good. Boy, hit every portion of the cylinder for Bomer, but he finally gets the drop through. And that just might be too much of a lead for the Bulldogs as he beats them both. 59-49. Revelez gets it to Begani. Near angle to Revelez. Cross-court pass almost thrown away by Candengo. Gets it near side to McCormick. The 3. No good. Begani will chase after the rebound and sees that tapped out of play, I believe, by Candengo on the far side. And Skogstad will take a timeout. With 41.5 seconds to go, the Knights now have equaled their biggest lead of the night. Lead here tonight, 41.5 seconds to go, 59-49. And in this quarter, there's a 5-point lead after 3, 44-39. Here in the fourth quarter, the Knights have outscored the Bulldogs 15-10. Took that 5-point lead, and they've doubled that up here late here in the fourth quarter of play. Okay, so the Bulldogs will bounce off to our left. Long way to go and a short time to get there for the Bulldogs. Alberts, Revelez thought about taking the 3. It's Tucker all over him. Down to Begani, near side to Alberts, who works the baseline out to this side. Now to Revelez for a long 3. Too strong. Settlers will yank down the rebound. Knights on the run. Bounces into Alberts. And the offensive foul called on the Bremerton Knights. Good job by Alberts to stand his ground and take a hit by Deion Stellers streaking down the floor. It just when there, 2 Stellers could have just backed up the gears a little bit with time running down to not give the Bulldogs a chance to get the basketball back. Latrine crossed over. Drives in, hangs in the air, and hits it as foul.
No basket. Player
Still hope left for the... No, they call an offensive foul on the tree.
foul on Andrew Green is first.
Well, so much for that. Just for a second, I was going to say, well, you say there's a chance. And an offensive foul on the train. He'll shake his head as he walks off the floor. Skogstad with a wry smile written across his face. And there's a timeout on the floor as well. Just keep it right here. 21 seconds to go. Some of those good old names, Linda Zek, Karen Zek. All in track. Well, Karen Zek back in 1980 with a long jump. Then in 1979 in track and field for the 880-yard relay. Green, Linda Zek. Can't remember some of those guys' name. Marsh and another Zek, Karen Zek, I believe it was. And then, of course, way a long time ago, Milo Smith back in 1975, a state champion wrestler. Tom Johnson also in wrestling in the 75. And Milo Smith helped out with football coaching for a while after I long departed here from North Mason High School. Long pass down to Tucker, and he goes up left hand, can't get it to drop. Bulldogs to Relevez. To the tree, drives in. Nice pass underneath. Scooping is for the Bulldogs was Nolan McGanney. Unofficially his first two. 59-41. We got 5.8 seconds to go in this one.
On the line.
Sam Tucker will be our player of the game. What do we need to bring down? Okay. Tucker hits a free throw. Unofficially, Sam Tucker with 21 points. And the next free throw is good. 22 points for Tucker. And, well, the Bulldogs hung with them. The Bremerton Knights again. Long shot, the buzzer, back iron, no good. And that will do it. We'll go through the scoring real quick before we depart here on radio. Andrew Latrine, a great night for him. 29 points for Latrine. 15 6 for McCormick, 2 for McGanney, Clayton Alberts with 1 for North Mason. Sam Tucker, 23 points for Sam Tucker. Dallin Anderson with 5. Stellers with 5. 7 for Cadengo, 3 for Christian, 3 for Clega. Well, I'll do it from here for North Mason Senior High School. Once again, your final score. The Bremerton Knights 61 and the North Mason Bulldogs 51. Dennis will send it back to you at the Mega Talk Radio Studios on AM 1400 KITZ. K-Mac reminding you it's still the game even when you're winning. We'll see you next week right here on your Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network and Mega Talk Radio.